Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you've been well. I'm sorry I haven't updated in a long time. I've been really busy with school, naturally. But since Ivy Day was yesterday, and actually by now it will be a few days ago, and I've been getting a lot of questions from my friends about how to get off waitlist because as you know, last year I've gotten off quite a few waitlists. So I just want to post a video and sort of explaining how it all happened and some of the things I did. And I hope this helps. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing I did was, first of all, you have to confirm with them that you want to stay on their wait list. That's a natural thing to do. So you just go on the admission portal and say, yes, I accept my place on the wait list, blah, blah, blah. That's all very technical. And the second thing, and I think is probably the most common thing to do, is to send your admission officer an update letter. And by your admission officer, I mean the admission officer or the admission team that's responsible for your region or your school or your continent or something like that. So usually if you just go on their admission website and then you look up, they usually give you their contact information, and then you pick out their email information and you contact them. So in regards to what's put in the letter, there's a lot of things that you can play around with, but this is what I did. I told them, first of all, I thanked them for accepting me and giving me a position on the wait list. So, you want to express gratitude and say how grateful you are to be in this position. And secondly, you want to update on the things that you've recently done that's not reflected in your application. So since last, November, December-ish, what have you done? It can be minor things that, like, what have you accomplished in student government, or bigger things that you finished a project, or you started a YouTube channel, or you've done some traveling, or it's just achievement updates. And so just be casual about it. Don't ramble on about all the details, but just make sure that you've been keeping up with your extracurriculars, that your resume is not just for applying college, but it represents who you are in life, and that you want to keep up with that commitment. Another thing that you should definitely include, other than things that you've done since last November or December, is that some of the awards or new awards that you've been getting. And for another part, I'm not sure, every school does it a little bit differently, but for our school, they don't really send transcripts until like the end of the year to the university. So what I did was I sort of calculated my own GPA for the last of my senior year, and I updated them, say, okay, so for the rest of my senior year, here's my GPA, and just to show them that you've been keeping up with your academics. And lastly, I think one of the most important things to put in a letter is to sort of affirm them how much you really like their school. And I think this could be done in multiple ways. Either you talk about classes that you want to take, or past experiences, or your ties with the school that you haven't mentioned in your application. And just to reaffirm that, if you get off the waitlist, then you would be honored to become a member of their class. So I think generally just affirm your passion for their school and let them know that you're really, really glad to be on this waitlist, and you just would be so honored if they choose to pick you off the waitlist and accept you. As you guys know, I got off the waitlist at Duke and UPenn in that sequence, and another waitlist I was pursuing at that moment was Northwestern. So here are a few sort of individual things I did for these schools to show them how much I would love to be a part of their community. So for Duke, I asked one of my best friends in life, who is a sophomore at Duke right now. I've known her for like over 10 years, and we know each other very, very well. And so I asked if she would be willing to write a letter for me to sort of tell the admission team how I would be a good addition to the community, and so just some of the sort of things that I did and what kind of person I am. And she said yes, so she helped me send a letter. I did something similar with UPenn because one of my best friends from high school, she got in regular decision. and I asked, would you mind writing a letter for me? And she said yes. And of course, I don't know the contents of these letters because I signed an agreement not to look at these letters before starting to apply for college. But I think the general gist, as they have told me, is that sort of they talked about who I am as a person, because what I've done is already reflected in the resume and the transcripts, blah blah blah, in the essays. So this is really like a peer recommendation that the admission team gets to look at me from the perspective of a friend, of someone of my own age. And for Northwestern, I never really got to find out what would happen with that waitlist, because I rescinded my waitlist offer, I guess, after I got into UPenn, because I really love Northwestern, and I know that if I had to choose between Northwestern and UPenn, it would have driven me insane. The general idea is to let the admission team not only know of your achievements, but also know that let them know who would you become in that community. So sort of just give them a perspective on who you are as a person from your peers, from your teachers. I'm not saying that if you do these things, you will absolutely get off the waitlist, because I never know. I didn't know if those letters worked or something else happened. And of course, I'm very, very lucky to have gotten off the waitlist at Duke and UPenn. But I just think that with the update letter, it's just a good thing to do, that you update them on your academic achievements, on your extracurricular achievements, on your GPA, and to show them that you are really passionate about their school. And if you happen to have a family, a friend, or just someone that you know who happens to go to these schools or teach at these schools, and that you feel like they're a good testament to your character, to who you are as a person, then by all means ask them to write a letter for you, because why not? That's it for this week's video. Again, for all of you who got into the school that you really, really want to go to, congratulations. There's no greater feeling. Now just go and have fun. Do not worry about anything at all. Enjoy this summer. I hope the tips I've talked about is helpful, and let me know if you have any questions down below. Peace.